Yes. Welcome in to Colby Sapp's Mystery Shotgun. I am your host, Colby Sapp, along with one pod racer, Tim.
Nagasaki.
That's the wrong call-out catchphrase for you, sir.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Hate that, by the way, but it's a little more acceptable than the other thing that you just got through doing. Got some little bit of news, but starting off, I did want to go ahead and give out a review. As last week, I was on that there vacation and decided to peruse through and catch up on some shows that I wanted to see, but didn't get a chance to see during my normal time frames of TV viewing. And I took upon myself to, by the way, has to be my favorite game growing up, got a show on Peacock.
Candyland?
Twisted Metal.
Oh, that was a game?
That was a game. Twisted Metal being the Sony PlayStation game where you got into a car and either your friends and or computer players were also in different cars with different weapons, and you were in an arena and your job was to kill all the other cars that were in that arena. And loved the game. Twisted Metal 2 came out. I remember that day going, this is the greatest day of my life. Then Twisted Metal Black came about, and that game, because it went a little bit awry for a little bit with Twisted Metal 3, because all these were starting to be created by 989, which was a subdivision of Sony that they just generated out game after game, and they weren't good. And so I hated those, and they had like Twisted Metal Small Brawl, where they're little cars or whatever. But anyway, each character kind of had a storyline and what have you, and it was a really fun game. And Twisted Metal became a show on Peacock, and all episodes are ready and streaming right now. And I went into this thinking this could be really good, or it's going to be really bad, but I didn't think it was going to be in the middle. And let me tell you what, if we weren't aware that you were interested in watching this. So some of the folks from like Deadpool have, like the writers and such, have come over and, basically put their influence on this. So it's got that,
I have to look this up.
Lighthearted violence. It's lighthearted, but yet it's really violent. Like the oh no, that guy got his head cut off. Oh well, let's all laugh and walk away. That kind of feel to it. Of course, your current Captain America is the main milkman in this show. And let me just say,
oh, it's got Blackton America.
What I just got through saying.
What's his name?
I'm going to let you try and dig it out of your brain. You could go with Sam, but you don't have to.
Well, that's his character's name, right?
Yes. Or you can go John Doe. That's his character's name. Yes.
Okay.
You going to be able to figure it out?
Yes, continue.
All right. I'm going to let Tim figure that out.
Blackton America.
That's not his name.
Captain Blackton.
But they did so much homage to the game. Like at one point, he's trying to start his car. He actually hits in the indestructible code from Twisted Metal in order to get the car to actually start. So there was a code punched in on your controller. It was like up, down, left, right, R1, L1, something like that. And anyway, he punches that in on the steering wheel with the shifters and stuff. And his car starts. There's a lot of character that appears, and there's an episode at the very end that teases a Twisted Metal 2 with an actual car tournament ran by Calypso, and basically this whole series kind of felt like a prequel to the video games or what have you, that I just utterly enjoyed it. So if you're a Twisted Metal fan, if you're just dark humor fan, then give that show a shot, because I need everybody to watch it, because I need a Twisted Metal season 2. So there's my review.
So how many episodes? And this is the first season, right? They just
first
started?
Season. I believe it's 10.
I'm So every time I see, I never heard of the video game.
Right.
When I see Twisted Metal, I'm thinking it's like some competition show where they're like making things out of, fabrication. They're making things out of metal or whatever. That's what I thought it was. I mean, I haven't watched it, but I have Peacock and I see it all the time. But by the way, Anthony Mackie was the name I was trying to find in my brain.
Anthony Mackie.
Yep.
By the
Captain
way,
Black America.
No, but protect Anthony Mackie at all costs, because the only thing that I've seen him kind of not do great at was the second season of the Netflix show that I've even read all the books, and I can't remember the name of it, but it wasn't as good as the first season. But other than that, everything that Anthony Mackie touches turns to gold.
So did we ever discuss the Falcon and Winter Soldier?
We did.
Because that was probably my least favorite, but we talked about why.
Yeah, getting it back into Anthony Mackie and the Falcon and Winter Soldier, the reason why that was so choppy and didn't feel like it fit together is because they cut a lot of things out. Right,
because they kind of redid it because of COVID, like right as it was coming out, right?
The subplot to it was that they were going to release a virus that was going to affect people.
Are you thinking of Altered Carbon?
Altered Carbon season 2. Not as good, bud. I mean, I watched it. It was all right. Just not as good, bud. Not his fault. It was the writer.
Right.
So, and also they didn't really follow any of the second book of Altered Carbon. They just went on their own little thing, which was weird.
They tend to do that on TV shows, right? They suck you in with the loyal to the book and what got you there.
Right.
And then they decide, all right, we got all these people, so we're just going to go do our own thing now.
So we can go from there to a couple of rumors. One that I need to kind of dispel, as it's been running around the internet that your new Nova character in the MCU was going to be played by Jen Ackles.
Right.
Your Soldier Boy guy, your supernatural guy, it's not happening, guys. That's not who they're getting to play Nova. It's not been confirmed who it is, but I can tell you it's not him. So we can go ahead and kind of put that to bed. Now, if it re-ups and he is going to, but right now it's not it. That's not it. Another thing that's been thrown around the internet, as Screen Geek has thrown out there, that their rumor of the day, that the MCU is Fantastic Four features a major Marvel villain. That's their rumor.
That's it. That's all we got.
That's their rumor that they have, that it'll feature a major Marvel. You don't say.
Breaking news.
I appreciate that, and you don't say.
Hey, Colby, breaking news here on the Mystery Shotgun. Batman might be in the next Batman movie.
Now, they ran with that headline. In case you haven't been paying attention to Mystery Shotgun, we have mentioned that the possibility of it being Galactus in the Fantastic Four movie was pretty high, because I don't think they were going to run out with Doom right then. So, but that's who they're hinting at. So if you were paying attention, then yes, you probably already know that more than likely it will be Galactus. Let's hope it wasn't like it was in the second Fantastic Four movie, where Galactus was just an angry cloud.
He's a little more like respect than that, right?
Right. The other thing that you need to look forward to, if you are a McDonald's fan and you love the sweet and sour sauce at the McDonald's, is it's going to be rebranded, because one of the things that's happening, don't give too much away, but one of the things that's happening in Loki season 2, which is that this month?
Oh, I hope so.
I think it's well, I know it's close. Loki season 2 is going to feature McDonald's.
October 6th.
Is it?
That's what Dick Serto is telling me right now.
Okay. Well, this month, I believe, you're already going to see some Loki season 2 stuff as their sweet and sour sauce at McDonald's is going to be relabeled because it's a feature in Loki season 2. Mainly because, spoiler alert if you don't want to know anything, Loki runs into female Loki as she's now working at a 70s era McDonald's.
Well, and they connected in the first season, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's the same. She was kind of hot, too.
Right. And like he fell in love with his variant.
Yeah.
Stuff like
exactly.
that.
Man, I would probably do that too.
Also kind of cool. And finally, we did find out what's happening in the John Wick verse for Peacock. As we've been telling you that the Continental was going to be a mainstay for a TV show, we now know it's a 3-part series that's going to basically look at how the main guy at the Continental actually comes into being a part of the Continental. So his cravat and himself will be there as he's doing that. God, I love that character. And the fact that he's there and it's his start and his beginning. But it looks wild, man. That's also going to be on Peacock. I'm just up in Peacock right now. So
you are.
But there's Twisted Metal was amazing, and now they're going to have the Continental as a 3-part series. It's just going to be John Wick all over the place. Of course, minus John Wick, because this is like the year it's stated in is like in the 70s, so it's going to be a younger John.
Right.
So there you are. So that's my mystery shotgun, guys. We got sweet and sour sauce. We got a little John Wick in you, and yeah. We got a little MCU news and a little review, so that's not bad for Mystery Shotgun. So next time, by the way, I will let you know who's secured for sure, because I'll know by then the actual Reed Richards role, as that's kind of fluctuated right now because they're not getting anybody to sign.
Wait, it's not Jim from The Office?
No, and it's neither that nor it's not.
I thought he was signed already.
No, Jim from The Office isn't signed. We actually had a show about this.
I thought you said he was.
I said it should be him.
Oh, I was probably drunk.
No, but good God, why is my brain?
Because you're here.
It's
all right. Don't hurt yourself.
No, Adam Driver.
Oh, Kylo Ren is going to be Reed Richards.
We've only had this episode. I made you pull pictures of him and everything.
Did you really? I don't remember that.
It was Margot Robbie, it was Adam Driver, and it was...
Shemp Howard.
Yes, Shemp Howard. And Curly Joe. They couldn't even get the real Curly.
Oh, that was the fake Curly.